Good morning, class. How are you today? Just want to say I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. Today is April the 9th. Thursday, April the 9th. Welcome to Lesson 128. Lesson 128. So we are going to have a lesson out of Community Helpers, and you need an extra piece of paper for that. So get out a clean sheet of paper to write the answers from Community Helpers. I'm wanting you to read today. Dylan, thank you for letting me borrow your book. You're probably looking for this one. I've got it. Go ahead and get a book and read that today and tomorrow. We're also going to do another short lesson in what is sound for our science. You don't have that one, so you'll just have to listen to the lesson. And we're going to do a corresponding lesson in God's World. God's World. We're going to be on page 9. Okay? And we're going to have, that is on the back side of this one, I think. Yes. Lesson 128 looks like this. On the back, I believe, is this one. 128. We're also going to be doing this one. 128. And my handwritten lesson for your cursive practice. Lesson 128. And then we're going to go over how to make our cross today, okay? We're going to give directions on how to do that. So make sure you have all of the supplies that I've previously listed that you needed for this. Get those ready. We'll go through that together, okay? And remember, since this is YouTube, you can push pause if I'm going too fast for you. Okay, so in your God's World book, we're going to go to page 9, and we're going to look at the picture. One of my 5 senses is sight. I use my eyes to see. I can see colors and shapes. I can see my dog and my cat. Can you see your dog? Hey, look, here's my puppy. Come here, puppy. Can you see your dog? Say hello. This is Annie. Say hi, Annie. She goes, I am not interested in the camera. Thank you for being an object lesson for our lesson for what God made in our world. Okay. The next page we're going to start when we get back from Easter break is God gave me my nose. So we're not going to do that yet. God gave me my eyes to see. God gave me my nose. We already covered ear. We're going to do, I think we're going to skip from nose to ears since we're doing sound. So we're going to skip to ears. Okay, get this paper out, please. 128. This is a review. We've already covered lowercase cursive f. We've already covered it, okay? Remember, the circle is where you start. You start at the bottom. You go up to the top. You curve back down the way you already came. Curve that way. Go all the way down, but you're going to drop into the basement, okay? Start here, go up, curve back, drop down into the basement. Now, when you go into the basement, you're not going to curve back the way you came. You're going to go forward, okay? So start right here, go curve up to the top, curve back down to the basement, curve up, start on the line, go up to the top, curve back down to the basement, curve to the front, and then do your little wave goodbye. And then remember to trace, then write. Trace, then write. Trace, then write. Now you have one sentence down here you're going to write. Don't forget your punctuation at the end. Okay? And remember, we just covered capital M again, so we're going to be doing just fine. Mom will fill the cup. Okay, we should all know how to do all of those, and if not, I have put in everybody's folder the cursive worksheet, and here it is. The cursive worksheet, everybody should have a copy. If I need to take a picture and post it, I can do that. Okay, finish that one. Get your hen paper out. Get your hen paper. Okay, and you're going to, this is a review. We're going to review capital H, where you start at the top, go down to the bottom, pick your pencil up, start at the top, go down, pick your pencil up, and then right on the dotted line, right in the middle, you're going to start on one side and go to the other. Okay? For your lowercase h, for little h, you're going to start at the top, you're going to go down, then you're going to make the good little hump right there. H for hump, right? The little hill. Looks like, does kind of look like a hill. There we go. And remember, you're going to trace, then right, right, right. You're going to trace, then right, trace, then right. Okay? When you're finished with that, turn it over, and again, you're going to trace and write, trace and write. Then you can come back and color the pictures. Yes, a lot of hens and roosters are white already, but you can color that. Remember, we talk about creatively coloring and realistically coloring. You can color any which way you want. And here you can color the little girl with her picnic basket and her toys. That's a good idea. Why don't y'all do a picnic lunch outside? This will be a great weekend to do it. You have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Then all next week. Woohoo! So hopefully you'll get to do a picnic one day next week. Okay. This one, get this page out, 128. Okay, 128. Now, you're going to circle the special sounds and mark the vowels. You know how to mark your vowels, and then you're going to read the words. Once you mark the vowels, you know how to pronounce them, because you know which sound the vowels should make, either the long or the short. So make sure that you mark your vowels and your special sounds, and then you can read your words. I believe that the new one here is TW, because we have not covered that yet. TW is tw, as in tweet, Twitter, tweet, Twitter. That is a TW sound. I think all the rest of them we've covered. This SC, ska, ska. The SK, sk. Even though SC and SK are different letters, they have the same sound. Sk, mask. Speaking of mask, are you wearing your mask when you go out in public? Okay. At the bottom, you're going there. This time you have 3 words you have to fill in, and there's only 3 that you can pull from. This is called the word bank. Pull from the word bank to fill in the blank. So read the sentence and then use the word that makes the most sense. On the back, you're going to have to read the sentence and then match it up to the picture. So you're going to draw the lines, whichever goes. Okay? So you have to read the sentence and then match it, and then you can color your picture. Okay. Moving right along. Now, remember when I said community helpers, you're going to have to get a piece of paper, because there's supposed to be a worksheet, but this was already covered last semester and we're just reviewing. The paper, I'm going to show you these pictures, and then you're going to take on your piece of paper and you're going to write the answer, okay? When I am dirty, I take a shower and then write the word that goes there. Okay? Is it a shower, or is this child taking a, what I just said? When I am dirty, I take a shower or a, and then what is this child doing? Write that word. Number 2 is this one down here, this picture right here. Before I eat, I wash my hands with water. The correct answer is water. And what's the thing that you use to make the bubbles? What's the thing that you use to make the bubbles? Water, and write the word that goes with that. Okay. I wash my hands with, write this word, and water before I eat. Okay. Is there a picture on here? Nope. The next question is, I change my clothes so someone can blank them. Do you know what you do in the laundry? What do you do with your clothes when you take them off? You put them in the laundry so they can be, so you're, so much easier when you actually have the worksheet. I think it might be on this page. Whoa. It is not. Okay. If you don't get that one right, that's okay. To make it look and smell clean, I wash my... To make it look clean and smell clean, I wash my... Can you write the word by sounding it out? Can you write the word by sounding it out? To make my hair look neat, I use a comb, which is a very difficult word for kindergartners, so that's not the word they're wanting you to write. I use a comb or a, when you have really short hair, you usually use a comb, but if you have really long hair, you use a, and can you sound it out? It has a special blend at the front of that word. What, a hair... Miss Izzy used to come in and use that at school almost every day, or have someone help her with that. So see if you can write those 5 words down. When I am dirty, I take a shower or a, and then write the word. Before I eat, I wash my hands with water and write the word. I change my clothes so someone can blank them. The machine. What kind of machine do you put it in there without the ing? To make it look and smell clean, I wash my... To make my hair look neat, I use a comb or a... Okay, so that is our things to help our body stay well. I drink the work to do for this. I drink plenty of water and milk. Keep your body hydrated. The milk gives you protein. Your body has to have water to function. I eat great foods that help my body grow strong. I eat good foods to help my body grow strong. You need a wide variety. You're supposed to eat the rainbow. And no, I don't mean Skittles. Sorry. We need to eat vegetables and fruits. See if you can name some of those vegetables and fruits in there. What do we have in there? What are you supposed to eat? We're supposed to eat proteins. We need whole grains, which is rice, whole grain breads. I stay up late whenever I want to play longer or watch TV. Is that correct? I know it's harder to do when we're on quarantine. We don't actually have to be up and at school at 8 in the morning, but that's not a healthy way to live your lifestyle. You need to make sure you get to bed and get the proper rest. They used to call it beauty sleep because you were asleep before midnight, which that's kind of weird if you think about it, that you only get beauty sleep before midnight. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But that was an old-timey example way back in the Victorian era. I get shots that protect me from some diseases. You get vaccines. Most of the times you don't remember them because you got them before you were 18 months old. You get them when you're 3 months old, 6 months old, 12 months old, 2 years, and 18 months. Then you usually don't need vaccines again until you are going into 6th grade. So you've got a few years before you need to do that. But vaccines help keep us well. Worldwide, we have eliminated diseases, polio, smallpox, thanks to vaccines. If I get sick, I take the medicine the doctor tells my parents to give me. And you see how they have an adult giving it to them? They do not take their medicine by themselves. They have the adult give it to them, make sure they get the proper dose at the proper time. So only take medicine when your caregiver gives it to you, whether it's your grandparent or a babysitter at the proper time. You wait to take the medicine, and then you take it properly. I go to bed at a proper time, so I don't feel tired in the morning. That's what we all need to be doing. Even during quarantine, we need to be going to bed at a proper time so that we can get up and face the next day with rest and enthusiasm. Okay. Oh, this is what not to do. I eat and drink whatever I want whenever I want it. We have to obey Mommy and Daddy's rules. We have to obey the house rules and know when we can have our special treats and when we shouldn't be eating them, which is all day long. We need to eat them only when Mommy and Daddy says it's okay to eat them. And we keep our body healthy by following the general rules. Not this one. We go to bed when Mommy and Daddy tells us to, and we rest up because we can play video games the next day, but you need your sleep. And this one we don't do either. We only eat our special treats when Mommy or Daddy says it's okay. We do not eat them all day. We eat good, healthy foods. Remember, we're eating the good, healthy rainbow of foods. Okay, that is our community helpers for today. That was the lesson that goes with it. You're going to read this week, read today, read tonight. Read this week when we're off school. Just because you're off school doesn't mean that you stop reading. You need to keep practicing. That is very important. So now we're going to read in our What is Sound? How are sounds made? How are sounds made? You hear sounds by listening with your ears. You can also make sounds. Talking is a sound. What are some ways you can make different sounds? I know that Isaac loves the drum. He takes his pencils and he beats on his desk. But now that you're at home, you can make drumming on your drum set. Yay! You can make sounds by clapping your hands. Let's all clap our hands. Clap, clap, clap. You might whistle. I remember when we first started that the only person that could whistle, was it Layla or was it Isabella? Only one of you two could whistle, and I can't now remember which one. But then I remember that Ariella worked so hard on it. Within the next 2 weeks, Ariella was whistling. So can you whistle now? Have you practiced? Remember to put your lips in the tight O. Can you see how you put your tongue at the top to force the air through? Kind of curve your tongue just a little bit. That is a sound that we can make. You can hum. Hum. Or you can blow on a horn. And I don't have a horn to blow on. Neither am I able to do so. But musical instruments are very important. They make lots of sounds. Brass instruments make vibrations when you blow into them on the mouthpiece. And the instruments then make sounds. The air is forced through the tubes. You control what pitch it has, and then the sound comes out the bell. That is a brass instrument. Vibrations made by hitting the top of a large drum make a deep booming sound. Isaac, that's right up your alley, isn't it? All sounds are made... Oh, and Dylan likes to drum too. So is Dylan drumming on his desk? Is he drumming on his chair? All sounds are made when something vibrates. Vibrating is moving like this. Vibrating. An object vibrates when it moves quickly back and forth. These back and forth movements are called vibrations. Have you ever hummed into a kazoo? When you hum, a tiny object in the kazoo vibrates. It makes a buzzing sound. All sounds come from vibrations. Whatever makes the vibration and sends it out, and you receive it in your ear, and we're going to learn about that later. What kinds of movements cause sounds? Vibrations, sound. All right. So we're going to yes, we already covered it. So we covered I said this morning that we were going to cover my nose, and then I realized, no, we're going to be doing this one, my ears. So turn in your God's World book to page 12. God gave me my ears, okay? I can use my ears to hear. My ears help me keep safe. I can hear raindrops fall. I will go inside. I can hear bees buzz. I will stay away. Don't be afraid and run, but you can know that if you hear bees buzzing, that you can avoid their area so they don't get angry. Then you go back up and you say, I can hear, or you can read, I can hear, and then a horn honk. I will stop and wait. When you cross the street, you're only supposed to cross at intersections when the streets meet. That's the only place you're supposed to cross on a street is at the intersection, and most of them have crosswalks painted, and you stay within the lines and stay safe. But if you hear a horn, you know, oh, I've got to stop and stay on the side. I do not go into the street when I hear cars. Okay, I can hear my mother call. I will obey quickly. I can hear my mother or father call, and I will obey quickly. There we go. That is your ears. Everybody point to your ears. You hear with your ears. That's one of our 5 senses. You can hear with your ears. Okay, so we've got sound covered. We've got our ears covered. Now, let's go ahead to our Easter cross. Since we're not in school tomorrow, we're going to make it today. Make sure you get out your wraparound pieces, your scissors, your glue, your brown crayon, a craft knife. I prefer that you use scissors again. A 3-ounce paper cup, 2 narrow craft sticks, popsicle sticks, with either one, 4.5-inch piece of purple ribbon is optional, your stapler, Easter grass. Remember I said if you don't have Easter grass, you can take construction paper or regular paper, color it green, and then just cut fringe in the top of it, and that will be fine. And if you have flower stickers, you can add that, okay? So, here we go. We're going to tell you how to make it. Turn your cup upside down and use scissors, or your parent can use a craft knife or a kitchen knife. You cannot use those items. Please do not to make the slit for the cross, because you're going to put the popsicle sticks in there or the craft sticks in that slit. So it's just a very tiny little slit. Okay, you're going to cut out the wraparound. Stay on the dark black lines. Okay. Then you're going to color the craft sticks brown. You're going to glue the craft sticks in the shape of a cross. You're going to drape your purple ribbon around the cross and glue in place. That's optional. You don't have to do that. And then insert the cross into the little slit. Okay, and you'll probably have to use some glue to keep it in place. Okay. When you're finished cutting this and you wrap it around your cup, that's why it said use a 3-ounce cup, because this is proportioned for that size cup. Wrap it around it and staple it. You'll only need to staple it once in the back. And then glue the Easter grass around the bottom of the cross on the top of the cup. Then add flower stickers around if you want, or you can color more. And then, or color flowers if you'd like. It says, He died for me. And again, that's backwards to me, and I guess that means it's backwards to you. I don't know how to fix that. We'll have to work on that. He died for me. Read it off of your paper, okay? All right, and if for some reason you do not have this piece of paper, I think you can do it yourself. Take a regular piece of paper and measure the cup onto the piece of paper and cut it out. It'll be shaped like this. It'll have a curve, an arc at the top and an arc at the bottom. Then you can wrap it around your cup, okay? And color it. So I hope you enjoyed the craft time. Hope you were able to do that. We have everything on here. Remember, for our community leaders, the doctor, this was the picture for the doctor. We have female and male doctors. They just happen to pick one. It doesn't mean that women can't be doctors. They can. Men are nurses. Women are doctors as well. So that is our doctor. Let's review our Mix a Pancake. Mix a Pancake. Can you recite it without me reading it first? Impress your parents and show them that you already know this poem. Mix a Pancake by Christina Rossetti. Mix a pancake, stir a pancake, pop it in the pan. Fry the pancake, toss the pancake, catch it if you can. I hope you enjoy that. Memorization is an important part of learning. So let's work on memorizing and reciting Mix a Pancake by Christina Rossetti. Maybe next week y'all can work on making a pancake together. If you measure the ingredients and work together, maybe Dylan and Isabella and Ariella and Sarah and Dylan and Layla can make a pancake. Make a pancake. But do not make them by yourselves. Make sure your caretaker is there with you, whether it's your parent, your babysitter, or grandparent, or auntie, or uncle, whoever it is, make sure you work together. And again, we're going to cover our great country. Our great country. We had lesson number 1. So we're just going to review that this is the Southwest and the Northwest. This is the Northeast and the Southeast. We are in the Southeast. We are in Florida, right in the middle of the state. This is a compass on a map, so you can tell which way is north, south, east, and west on a map. Follow the compass on the map. And our great country. What is the name of our country? It's the United States of America. We know that every morning when we say the pledge to the flag, the United States of America. Is our country larger or smaller than our community? Our country is so much larger than our community. Our community is a little tiny itty bitty witty dot right in the middle of Florida, so our country is much larger. What are the 4 directions? Can you tell me before I remind you? Can you tell me which are the directions before I remind you? North, south, east and west, north and south, east and west. Do all of the people who live in America look the same? No, they don't. We have people with blonde hair, we have people with red hair, we have people with black hair, we have people with brown hair. The skin colors are all different. We have the run of all different colors and skin tones. We have eye colors that are all different. So no, we don't all look the same. What do we call the people who live in the United States of America? What do we call the people who live in the United States of America? We are Americans. American citizens are from the United States of America. We are the only country that has the word America in our name. That's why we are Americans. Even though we have North America with 3 countries in it, and we have South America with lots of countries in it, none of those countries has the name America in it except for the United States of America. That's why we are called Americans. All right, have a great day, Americans, and I'll see you after our vacation. Have a great week, and happy Easter and happy Good Friday.